Hello, hello. Test, 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 test. Audio, audio. Looks good. Happy Friday, which means happy weekend. I always want to put a disclaimer on there, like happy weekend for those of you who don't work weekends, because I know many of us do. Just making sure everything looks good as we get set up here. This is the first time I've been able to title the stream title 5 badges. 5 freaking badges in Pokemon Run Bun. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's go. We cannot let our guard up though, because the game does not let up. It most certainly does not. We're gonna get the Winona split started today. Just as an update, I think we're at 9 deaths to recap the run. I'll show our deaths. We have Infernape and Party right now. That's our starter. This is our death box. I feel like it's pretty standard as far as deaths go. I mean, there are some good mods in here, don't take me wrong. But Pokemon die when you play this game. It just happens. And this is what we're working with. We're hoping to pick up a bunch of encounters today. But before we can do that, my understanding is that we have to clear the... What's it called? The shore house? The beach shore house? Soda Pop house? I don't know what it's actually called. But we have to clear it because in this game, that's how you get surf. There are 3 trainers in that house. None of them particularly easy. They all have 6 Pokemon. We do have like pretty consistently a 6 to 8 level advantage on the Pokemon because it's the beginning of the split, so that helps us a little bit. But there are some strong mods in here, some threats we have to be aware of. The best way to do this, as always, is just one at a time. So the first trainer is Tuber Simon, Floatzel, Azumarill, Dedenne, Zangoose, Persian, Ludicolo. Which do I think is the hardest out of this trainer? It actually might be this one. I think the last one is the easiest. Although even there's some stuff that can go wrong. But I think the last one is the easiest, and either this one or the second one are the hardest, in my humble opinion. That's just me, though. What do I know? Let's prep for this. So, I have had a look at all these fights prior to stream because I knew we would be doing them, and I didn't want to spend the entire stream today figuring these trainers out, because once you clear this, you get Surf, like I said, and that accesses you, or I should say gives you access to a bunch of encounters, which is fun. So the tentative plan for the stream is to clear this freaking house, get Surf, hopefully have a good mini simulator of encounters. There's some stuff that can go wrong even on the encounters. And then from that point, we would venture, our understanding is the correct path to go is venture our way towards Route 118. And new level cap unlock, by the way. And then I haven't looked at any of those trainers, so hopefully what we can do tonight, I have some good energy, so I'm hoping I can stream for a little bit. We'll see how many hours I last. But hopefully what we can do is, you know, do these encounters in this house relatively quickly, make our way over. We also have to like kind of run around the map and pick up a bunch of items, so there's some stuff to do. Thrash is gonna be a no from me, dog. Aquatail also probably gonna be a no from me, dog, because they didn't make it 100% accurate. I'm not a fan of that. I know I have a inaccurate move and bounce, but I'm willing to live with that because it's stab. Also some niche application and double battles. Yeah, probably just gotta take this as the superior ground move, honestly. Although, double battles could be weird, but is what it is. Gosh, we haven't used... This hasn't come to a single fight, and the only reason it's leveled up to where it is because we brought it for an encounter. And I was honestly under the impression... I know Rose... What's it called? Badoo and then Rose Raiders is really good early on, like early game. But we caught this late after Vito, wherever that route's called. And legit has not come to a single fight since then. But we're gonna see it a bunch today, so we'll see how it can perform. So yeah, tons of levels to level this guy up. It's actually really good in the house, which is nice. Yeah, it's just superior, right? Despite the double damage if you're poisoned. Yeah. This is a weird Rose Raid because it's really frail. 1 defense minus defense nature, 1 SPDF, 10 HP. Super frail Rose Raid. But it's 30 speed, 25 special attack, mild, so plus special attack. So it's like kind of made itself a glass cannon, honestly. And when you're that fast off of 90 speed and 125 special attack, it's not that insignificant, especially against trainers. This is kind of why it's coming to have you, that you can utilize a level advantage against. This is 130, can't miss in this game. That's crazy. Yeah, I think this is correct, despite the special attack drop. I don't think Abe's gonna learn anything. And I would be right. Okay. We have to... Let's equip some stuff here. How am I doing on citrus berry inventory, by the way? 72 is, I would say, solid at this point. The lumberries are honestly a little bit more concerning, but we've only used 1 lumberry this run. So there's not much we can do about that. Togi's got to be Asper. I think we'll continue to be in good shape for citrus berries, to be honest with you. I don't think they'll become an issue. Dawn fan muscle bands. Especially because the more like held items and stuff we get, the less we need to use them. Case in point with this fight, like we only have 1 equipped. Wait, is this even right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. Infernate should be black belts on this. We'll definitely go over the plan. Before we get there too, just to make sure we have everything right. Everything's leveled up here. I know that I leveled Togi up, and that I'm gonna try it in general to keep my protects mons under leveled, just because it's a good practice in this game. Can't pre-damage in gyms, so if you want to bait attacks, yada yada. But Togi, honestly, I think comes to all 3 of these fights. Yeah, legit. So it's gonna level super high anyway, so might as well. I need to pre-burn Eldegoss. Speaking of maniping outside of battle. It's the only manip though. Where am I? Oh, I'm actually in Lava Ridge. Okay. Right, that makes sense because we just beat Flannery. Okay, can I buy escape ropes? This is fine. I think like we should pump this up to like at least 50 with the encounters we're gonna be catching today. Quick balls are fine. There's no escape ropes here. I want to go to Verdant Turf because I want to stock up on nest balls. Nothing in here. Where am I? Okay, didn't know this was a thing. There's an X or TM there. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so this is like a nothing, huh? How do I get... I guess I gotta backtrack all the way, huh? What an interesting map change. Wait, what route is that? Obviously I have repellent on. This is 112. Okay. Is this also 112? Yeah, okay, so our 112 encounter is here and it's the same in the grass. Got it. Yeah, this makes sense. We said we wanted, I want to check, I want to see if I can buy escape ropes. There are also not escape ropes here. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna continue to check as we go across the various Pokemarts, because I'd like some at this point in time. Didn't really need any before, but now I think it would be good to have some. Also none in here. Okay. But I wanted a nest balls here, right? Yeah. I honestly think these could be important. Let's bring these up to 52. Okay. Let's go to Slateport. Guys, this is like for where I live, like the hottest part of the summer. Generally, I run pretty cold, but like, and I usually like, especially this is like the first floor of my house, which is a lot cooler. So generally, like I almost am always wearing a sweater, and we keep it cold. We keep the AC nice and brisk. But if you notice, I've been wearing a t-shirt a lot while streaming, that's just because it's so hot. And if I think it's hot, it's hot. Because I have no heat problems. I run cold enough where like the heat doesn't generally bother me. But it's warm out. No escape ropes here either. Okay. Alright, before we enter this godforsaken house that they put in the game. Seashore house. Okay. Let's review this plan. So the interesting thing here is the Floatzel has a flame orb and switcheroo. So you want to obtain that. We've obtained all the... There's like, these items are spread throughout the game, random items that are kind of niche but can help you, and you definitely want to add to your bag. Through various trainers, there's the lagging tail, the sticky barb. I think there's another one that I'm forgetting. Yeah, they're scattered throughout the game. The most, and we've gotten all of them except for the Iron Ball, which annoyingly is like the most important one by far. So there was nothing we could have done. Bronzong exploded turn 1. We tried our best. It happens. However, this doesn't have explosions, so we should be able to pretty consistently take the flame orb. Even if it doesn't switcheroo immediately, we should get it eventually. I know I'm gonna switcheroo off a citrus berry here, but in case like Ice Beam crits or something, I think it's worth it. So the plan here is to lead Eldegoss against Floatzel. Because of my level advantage, my natural bulk, I'm actually, yeah, Eldegoss is 120 SPDF. I'm actually taking Ice Beam okay. And eventually it will switcheroo, right? Once it switcheroos, we still need to wait to get to attacked because we want Cotton Down to activate to lower the speed. So then we'll go, then it should always be Ice Beam. We'll go into Togedemaru. On Ice Beam, we have an Asper Berry for freeze. Double checking this as we go. Yep. And we simply zing zap for a kill. We're faster. We don't even need to fake out. Just bop it. That should bait in guaranteed Ludicolo Earthquake. Slow kill. We'll go through Gyarados. And we're holding a wide lens. So we can't miss our bounce. And we'll kill this with bounce. That will go down. That will bait guaranteed Den for Thunderbolts. Sees fast kill, but if it doesn't click it, we'll click Endure. Doesn't matter, we're going Donphan. We'll Earthquake. This has the special attack berry, so there's like the Endure cheek pouch strat where it could get to +2 special attack and live my hit and be super fast, but it doesn't matter because if it does that, we'll Ice Shard the following turn. So all good. That should always be a Azumarill. We'll simply go... Wait, where are we going on that? Azumarill comes in. Okay. And we want to get some chip. Right, so I think I'm going to go like Gyarados. Yeah, we got to get some chip, eventually killing with Roserade. And then my Roserade is actually fast enough where it's faster than Zangoose, which is kind of crazy. So we can't kill Azu with Leaf Storm. We could, but that would lower our special attack, and we don't want to do that because then Zangoose can come in, because we wouldn't be showing it fast kill. So we kill Azu with Sludge Bomb. Never get Zangoose, so we always get Persian, which is kind of a nasty set, actually. Substitute Nasty Plot, Hypnosis, Leftovers. And we switch into Infernape with Vital Spear to take this on, and we kill it with Close Combat. It can't be put to sleep. We have Mach Punch, blah, blah, blah. If it like subs or whatever. And then when Zangoose comes in, we just chain kill. And Zangoose, we don't want to let its Toxic Orb get going. So that's kind of the plan here. That feels pretty solid to me. There are some areas which are somewhat scary. I think it's pretty much guaranteed up until we get to the Azu. But we're obviously going to go slow. I mean, this is now by a mile our personal best. So we don't want to spoil this under any circumstances. So we're going to be double checking, making sure we're not missing anything, coming up with solid plans, and hopefully playing our way to put ourselves in contention to get a 6th gym badge eventually. Okay, but that's not for today. For today, it's just, let's handle this first trainer. What do you want? All right. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Good luck. Have fun. I was coming for YouTuber Simon. You didn't need to jump me like that. Okay. So unless we get crit like 4 turns in a row, we should never be in danger of like not getting the Flame Orb here. Okay. So Cotton Down activates. No crits. Nice. I want to be Citrus Berry here, and I don't want to get frozen, so which is why we're pre-burned. Okay. If it never switcheroos, there will be literally nothing I can do. It should be more likely to switcheroo than Ice Beam. Although in theory it's possible, it just never does. I'm actually faster now. Doesn't matter, I still have to do this. Oh my god. This is so stupid. Okay. I only have a handful of Synthesis left. Okay, there we go. That's why you gotta prep for this. This, like, literally was more likely to switcheroo. Okay. Floats has got the Citrus Berry. I got the Flame Orb. Its speed is definitely low enough. So we go Togi. Jesus. And there's Ice Beam. Now it's very likely to Ice Beam. So we have the Asper for freeze here. Doesn't happen. No reason to fake out. I can just zap this out of. All right, -1 Citrus, but that's okay. It's well worth it to get the Flame Orb, honestly. All right, they should always see a kill with Earthquake. This is the easy part. I think all of this was pretty much guaranteed. Obviously, the float still got a little bit weird. And actually, I always forget about own tempo blocking Intimidate, but it didn't matter here. But that is, if we have to run this again, it's important to note that I can't Intimidate this down. We bounce. And I can't miss because I'm holding a wide lens. Okay, that always kills. Now this should be Dedenne, fast kill. Nice. Earthquake, or sorry, Thunderbolt or Endure. It doesn't have to Thunderbolt here. I think I would prefer it to, though. Beautiful. Now Endure would be kind of cool. Nice. It's gonna go to +2 special attack and see a kill on me after this turn. However, I'm gonna Ice Shard. Okay. Right, that's not how it works. Shoot. Okay, this is at 33% of its health. Thought it would eat its berry again. Okay, I'm holding a Muscle Band. Did I throw this? Did I need to be Never Melt Ice? Maybe. Shoot. Ew. No, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, we miscalculated a little bit here. We are definitely in a little bit of danger. Okay, I forgot about Cheek. I thought Cheek Pouch, it would activate. Yeah, I miscalculated this. Shoot. Alright, we have to steer a little bit. I think it should be fine, but it's definitely not ideal. 33%. So this is at 33% HP +1 of its health. So we should know exactly how much this is. This is 33, 54. So this is 55 HP. Okay. And but it's only at +1 special attack. Okay, so it can't kill Donphan here. Because I thought it was gonna go. I thought I spaced on Cheek Pouch. I didn't realize that Cheek Pouch always heals. I forgot that Cheek Pouch always. I'm just looking here. This is. Yeah, it's +1. Okay. Hidaya Berry. Okay, we're fine then. At one stage. Okay. Yeah, we're okay. So in my head, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is fine. Like, it'll go to +2, and then I'll just Ice Shard. But it actually, because I thought it was gonna eat the same berry twice, but it's actually just HP no matter what. So this is always a Grass Knot. I think I just stay in right now. Can that screw me over with Azu? I can take. Down at like 18% HP. Yeah, it can, because then it could be play rough, which is not what I want. Okay. So let's think what okay, this is awkward. Let's think what I need for the rest of the fight. Oh, boy. There's pivots here too if I want, but I don't think I want. I think I want to kill this with Donphan. It's just annoying. I should have been Citrus Donphan. That was the play. That was the play. Yeah. I can stay in, but I think I should pivot. I think I should use my resources to pivot. So how do I want to do this? This is +1 special attack at 55. +1 special attack, and it's at 55 HP. I have actually quite a few pivots. I have Togedemaru. Grass Knot would make contact. It's going for Thunderbolt or Dazzling Gleam. I also have pivot into Eldegoss. But the thing is, I want to get Azu, right? Could go Infernape now. It's definitely possible. Infernape and Blaze Kick gets slow kill Azu. And then we're kind of back on track. But the problem with that is I take some chip. And I don't love that. Because Infernape really wants to be healthy to be able to do the job that it has to do later. If I go Eldegoss, it's getting Dazzle. But the problem is if I kill this with Togi or Rose Raid, it's not gonna go into Azu. That's what I want to avoid. But if I kill this with, yeah, Citrus, yeah, I should have 100% been Citrus Donphan. That was a throw. Okay. I mean, Citrus Donphan, I could have just eaten the attack and Earthquaked here. And then I would have taken the Grass Knot, healed. And I would have healed out of play rough range, which is the issue right now. And then healed out of play rough range, and I could have stuck to the line. Now it's just a hot mess. Huh. Fudge. I think I gotta go 8 and give up some HP. I've been kicking myself for running this bulky ass 8. I couldn't pass up 31 HP, 31 defense, 29 speed, 31 speed, 19 attack. I was like, well, I can't not run this, but it's not plus speed or plus attack. But I'm kind of really happy to have it right now because I'm gonna need this bulk. This is +1 special attack, grass knot. I think I'm gonna be okay here. And then we're getting the water move from Azu. And we can get back online here. I think I gotta do that. And this ape is faster than the Dedenne. Okay. I think it's the only play. I mean, this isn't like the end of the world. Like, there are some cases in which this wouldn't have even happened. And like this way I have a full HP Dawn fan for backup, so there's like plus sides, but it's kind of gross. I think I gotta go ape. I'm gonna double check one more time that I'm faster, but I am. This is always grass knot. Shouldn't do too much. Does more than I would like, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is never dazzle, right? Yeah, 100% not. Okay. But it sucks. Okay. Let's go ape. That's the only good way to get Azu and stick to the line. Okay, nice, no crit. Kick here. That damage doesn't look significant, but it could be. Alright. The problem was I could have stayed in with Dawn Fan there, but then I'm not getting guaranteed water move from this, and I really should be. Go Gara here. And I am human, so you're gonna miss some things. Just gotta steer out of it. Yeah, I really didn't want to switch in on a play rough here is the problem. Okay, nice no crit. Am I in crit range right now? I know that when I was looking at calcs for this, against Aquatail crit, I was in play rough crit range. But I think I'm probably okay to attack this right now. Play rough crit does a lot, man. I'm actually in play rough crit range at this HP. That's actually crazy. This Gyarados has no, well, it doesn't have no defense, but it's minus defense nature. The fact that I took a -1 Aquatail and that puts me in play rough crit range is absolutely bonkers. Huh. Okay. Eldegoss is also not that safe. Maybe the way to get the chip is by going through Togi then. Is right now, I'm always baiting play rough. Yeah, and I need some chip for Rose Raid, right? That's the whole point. Yeah, I think I should go through Togi here. This is where things were supposed to get weird. This fight has already been a little bit weird, though. Ick, dude, ick. I'm drinking all my tea on the first battle. I don't think I should risk this. I think we should go Togi. Poison Barb, Rose Raid. I don't need that much. Iron Barbs is 1/8. So it's over 10%. So yeah. I literally just need Iron Barbs. holding the poison barb. Okay. So I think I go Togi now. And then against Togi, let's go with always going Aqua Tail. We can just go into Rose Raid from there and Sludge Bomb. Okay, I think that's the line. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't see any reason to risk the crit on Gyarados right now. Could have gotten my chip through Gyarados, was initially what I was thinking, but I don't think there's any reason to. Yep. And that should be enough. No reason. I mean, no reason not to fake out, but also no reason to fake out. What if the calc's wrong? Am I ever gonna care about the fake out PowerPoint? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll fake out and I'll spike your shield. I don't think there's any reason not to do this, right? Could I, is my Rose Raid frail enough to ever to be like Aqua Tail crit and Aqua Jet crit range? Yes. Are you serious? It actually is. Okay. So that alone is reason to do this. Yeah, I think we had a good plan, and this battle is not as easy as it seems. I mean, now I'm obviously killing. I'm still always going here. Oh, cool. It saw that it was dead, so it didn't want to go for Aqua Tail. Okay. That's cool. Sludge Bomb. That was probably a reason to do that, honestly. Yep. This makes sense. Knows it's dead, so it's gonna get its Desperado damage off. Nice to see Rose Raid doing something. So this is fast enough to not get Zangoose. I mean, Zangoose could come in here and I would drop it, so that'd be fine. But as a result, it's gonna get Persian. And this was kind of what I was worried about. I hope it Hypnosis is here. I mean, is there ever merit to stay in, honestly? No, I don't think so. Come on, Ape. Just Hypnosis, dude. You know you want to. If this clicks Hypnosis, I think we're Gucci. Nasty Plot's awful, but it shouldn't plot, I don't think. It could. Should be real weird. Plot would be a little bit greedy here for it, huh? My plan was just to go Ape and try to win here. Perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. So I obviously killed this with... So this is Unnerve and has Hypnosis. So it makes sleep a real threat because of your Chestos. So Black Belt Mach Punch has a real good range not to allow this to sub. Close combat obviously kills, but there's no reason actually not just to go for 2 Mach Punches. Literally none. Because I'm slower, right? Yeah, 165. This is a reason to be plus speed 8 though. Because plus speed 8 here would do a better job. Okay. Crit kills. It's a great roll. Okay, it's fine. I don't even think I can die to crit. Yeah, no. So we'll get another Mach Punch kill here. And then what will happen is Zangoose will just drop to CC. Hyper Voice crit 90. Okay, yeah, we were chill here. In theory, this could have been not that easy, like if the guy had subbed. I don't know. Mach Punch again. And then we chain the Zangoose in the back. Okay. Honestly, exciting battle start stream because, ooh. So this is Toxic Orb, Toxic Boost, 2 moves, Last Resort, Retaliate. So we need to click the right move here. But we're just gonna drop it faster. Peace. It's 2 frags for Abe. 3 frags for Abe on that one because it took the Dodonate too. Good job, Abe. Okay, messed up a little bit, but glad we took our time there and recovered. I think that's definitely appropriate too. Whew. I have like quite a bit of notes for this stream. It's like it's the start of a new split always, in my opinion, can always be a bit overwhelming with like if there's a lot to do, and here the game really opens up, right? Because you could surf, you have to backtrack for stuff. So in preparation for today's stream, I not only baked some fights, but I also was like, okay, like what are we doing? Especially since I haven't played it through before. All right, I'm happy that nothing bad happened that one because that was a little scary. I don't think there was ever any real risk, but it's definitely a little bit awkward. You know what's crazy? This is like 5 of the 6 same Pokemon, I think, if I'm seeing this correctly, that we're bringing. Who am I not bringing that's on this team right now? Wait, actually, who? Eldegoss, that's literally it. And instead bringing Honchkrow. That's so funny. Yeah, the rest are the same. Honestly, probably not. Definitely not. Yeah, like what would I take this over? It's a good move to have, but I'm just not gonna. I need Knock and I need Sucker. I want Braver, I want Tailwind. Like, yeah, no. Especially I have like a bazillion fire types, or fighting types to like, not actually a bazillion, but I have 3, which is quite a bit for Run Bun, I would say. All right, that wasn't that big of a mess up. And I guess the funny thing is we can say +1 citrus because of it. Just because because I didn't like foresee how the line was gonna go exactly, we had to improvise a little bit, which made it seem scarier than it probably was, although I was a little worried. Gyarados is actually doing wide lens stuff again, huh? Berry. Hopefully I get more berries this split though. It'd be nice. Yeah, is this right? Chesto, wide, muscle, citrus, aspirin. Yeah, okay, cool. Also the same item for Togi. Alright, this is Beauty Johanna. Joanna. Probably a lot of ways to say that name. I think this is a tough fight, but I also think we have solid answers. So we'll see if that's true or not. Oh, this is the awkward one. There's some split lines here, right? Yeah. But I'm not even gonna look too far on this one. What I am gonna look at is the lead, which is Lovely Kiss, Toxic Spikes, Earth Power, Sludge Wave. It can't Sludge Wave me. Nidoqueen, that we are going to Rapid Spin on turn 1. That way we clear spikes if it wants to set those up. Then we're faster and we Earthquake kill. And depending on if it Earth Powers or not, we get different Pokemon. But I am confident with what I cooked up off stream for this to hold. Real quick, the rest of the team, just so you know, is Lapras, Milotic, Primarina, Bruxish, and Serena. I think we should be fine no matter what. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think like the Milo, I don't know. It should be fine. Honestly. Everyone's leveled up. Okay. We saw this chick. She's in the center of the house, right? Yeah. Let's do it. Gotta be a little more confident. I think, honestly, my biggest weakness as a Nuzlocker is honestly my confidence. And I'm like, not that I'm like, think I'm bad at it or anything. I just think I could be more confident in my lines. Because I think they're pretty good, honestly. I think I'm pretty good at this. There's definitely something to do with, like, well, I don't even know. I think I would have, like, the same level of confidence issues if I wasn't streaming. I used to think that, like, because I stream it, like, I'm more nervous about it. I don't actually think that's true. Because I think I, like, put the same pressure on myself regardless of the situation. I just like streaming it because I think it's fun. Spin here is important. Okay. That's exactly why it's important. This is cool. So if we had taken an Earth Power there, versus not taking an Earth Power, it was gonna go either Bruxish or Serena. I know I kill here based off the line, and I can't remember who I get based off this. I would assume Bruxish, no? And not Serena. Although, I probably see kill and Bruxish, so maybe it is Serena. Yeah, okay, cool. So that makes sense. But now that I've... Okay. So this was kind of why I didn't look too far ahead, because there was so many different options here. First of all, I could stay in. I'm not going to, but I could. Because I'm Battle Armor. Second of all, this is always Power Whip. I think. I'm still holding my chest, though, so it doesn't give knockup enough damage. Okay. So I definitely could go... I definitely could just go in a Rose Raid and kill this. I think that makes some sense. Who would I get from there? Honestly, think I would get Bruxish. I could just go Honchkrow and kill that. And then from there... probably Lapras? Yeah. Freeze Dry. Go Togi. Sing Zap or whatever. Yeah. Alternatively, Ape is fine here. Blitz him. And that would get Prim. Scald or Calm Minds. Which is fine. That honestly seems better. I think it seems better to go 8 now. Kill this. Get Prim. Go Rose Raid. Kill. Get Bruxious. Go here. Kill. What order do... So the real question is what order... So it's kind of splitting hairs. Is there a difference? I think there is. I think I should go Rose Raid. I think I didn't lock the Rose Raid in because there was a line where I take damage with Donphan and then this can be triple axle. I don't think it can be triple axle right now. I think it has to be Power Whip. Because I'm full HP and there's no overlapping range. I just go here and Sludge Bomb, right? Then we get Lapras. And I go Togi and fight the fight. Yeah. I need to be sure of this though. But yeah, I am. It's like if for whatever reason this triple axles right now, we actually just lose. But like straight up we lose. We'll go here. I'm confident this is better. Yep. It does so much for Quad Resist, man. This Rose Raid really has no defense. It's okay though. I don't think that was a mistake. Yeah. It's a little awkward, but I don't think it was a mistake. Sludge Bomb kills. I'm so nervous. Okay. Kill this, and it's gonna go Bruxish. Okay. Okay, no reason to go Gyarados here. I think this is good because I think it conserves resources for like the 3 bulky waters in the middle. And I think that's a scary part of this fight. So I'm never in Aqua Tail or Crunch range, right? Yeah, perfect. So I can just go right through. Honchkrow. I should have looked at like if this had crit and I hadn't been getting guaranteed psychic things, did I have pivot options? But I did. Okay, I go into Honchkrow and we just sucker punch this guy. And I think it's gonna get Lapras. Honchkrow's been like a really good gap filler for fights. It does really well at what it does. This is not Dazzling, it's Strong Jaw. So I can sucker. It's going for Screech. Weird. Weird. Okay. Didn't know it could do that. It's a bit spooky, honestly. PP stole my Sucker Punch. Jesus. Told you the shore house wasn't gonna be easy. There's been something every fight. Okay, it's fine. -2. There's a small chance for this to be Thunderbolt. It's unlikely. Definitely just going Togi. Should just be able to kill with 2. Max it can take on a freeze dry crit is 48. And like we're really only playing around like double freeze. There's also a roar to consider, which is interesting. Should that happen, I think it'll be okay. Okay. I think that's worse than Thunderbolt, to be honest, but... Okay, the crits. No reason not to fake out, although it's leftovers, so... It's gonna do very marginal. I'll Zing Zap. Maybe we get a flinch. Sure. Okay, so now the fake out actually did nothing. What did we say crit on me was? Still have my Asper, 48. Okay. I kind of expect this to roar at some point, but I don't really know. Just Zing Zap. Maybe I get a flinch. It's great damage. Okay. Still have my Asper, which is nice, in case this freezes. Okay. I think I should just stay in. Yeah, I wonder if it can protect itself until living. I don't think so. 3 leftovers recovery. The real reason we needed backup for this was like double freeze. Nice. Okay. So now it's just my Lodic and Prim left. Okay, I think I have this with Rose. So Prim comes out. This is always Scald. Right? Yeah, it's never in a Calm Mind here, which is good. Scald Burn's a little awkward, though. Is it worth going through Gyarados? No, I don't think so. If we dodge, so it's always gonna Scald here. And if we dodge, crit does 54. And if we dodge burn, we're chilling. If it burns though, I should go here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Scald has a really good chance to burn in general, so it's not that unlucky if it does. 30%. No crit's nice. Okay, doesn't burn. I think we have it. Sludge Bomb always kills. We just checked this, but Wise Glasses, right? Yeah, so Sludge Bomb always kills now. Can't Protect Stall me because I didn't get the burn. We kill, importantly, we can kill with either move, but we kill with Sludge Bomb specifically so that I don't lower my special attack, and then I can snipe the Milo. Yeah, Roserade's putting in work in this freaking house. Yeah. Chain kill again to close out the battle. Nice job, Roserade. Very lackluster since we picked you up, but starting off the Winona split with a bang. I'll just double check, but we've dealt with all the Pokemon on this team. Milo is left, and we drop it. All right. I am mild 25 special attack, so got no bulk on this Roserade, but I do have a lot of offense, so that's what you get. Nice. Okay. Sick. Not making it easy today. They are not. But we're in good shape. Didn't even need to use Ape or Gyarados. I guess that was a form online. It came down to it. Okay, one more. Jesus, those trainers took an hour between them. I knew it wasn't gonna be super quick. Third trainer. Again, a lot of the same Pokemon. Oh no, never mind. This one's a bit different. Okay, it's not that different though. Donphan, not this fight. Infernape, not this fight. And no Rose Raid. And I need Chan. Seismitoad. Seismitoad has been a staple this run. It's kind of crazy because it's basically a no ability Mon because I'm Poison Touch and I'm running all special moves because I'm modest. But it's been really good. Like, it's come to so many fights and done so much. And I think the general consensus on it is supposed to be a little underwhelming, but I've not been underwhelmed by it. Maybe the Seismitoad we just have is, like, exceptionally good in terms of IVs, but, like, it's been very, very strong. All right, no item Claydol. I definitely need to review this plan because it seems complex from what my notes say. Gotta level some guys up, right? This is the start of a new split, so generally there is gonna be a lot of, like, leveling. So, Togi... Hitmonchan, although we've used some of these guys, so not everyone needs to be leveled up. Gyarados, Seismitoad, Claydol is an interesting ring. Claydol has not been doing much lately, but it's here for this fight. Okay. Hitmonchan. Looks like you're gonna learn close combat, which is fine. Just checking the movesets as I go here. Yeah, I think I just go close combat, Drain Punch, Mach Punch, and Fake Out. Yep. Makes sense to me. Okay, Seismitoad. Honestly, no, because if I really want a poison move, I could teach this Poison Jab in a pinch. So I'm gonna keep what I have for now. Honestly, I would never advocate generally for not teaching Earthquake, but my special attack is so much higher than my attack. I think we stick with it, and I have Swampert for physical damage on Water Ground if I want it. So I'm also gonna say no. Claydol. Run Bun's cool because I felt like when I was playing EK, like all the movesets, almost regardless of IVs, were like the same. On the Pokemon, you would always run the same moves. But I feel like EK or Run Bun has so much diversity and so much flexibility within the stats. Like if you had an Adamant Seismitoad, your moveset would be pretty, like, completely different for this. So I think it forces the player not just like memorize what the moveset should be or copy from like other people, but rather to think for themselves and come up with creative strats. I am going to take Earthquake on this. My attack and special attack on this, speaking of, are very similar. So I think it's actually good to have mixed options. Yeah. All right, that's everything. And then items. What do I want to do for this fight? Okay, Togi is muscle bands. Hitmonchan, Citrus. Oh, this fight's coming back to me now that I'm putting the items on. I remember. This one's a tricky one. Should be fine though. Famous last words. Gyarados, Citrus 2. Seismitoad, Soft Sand. No item Claydol, actually, importantly. But item equip Soft Sand. And Parasm, Honchkrow, just in case. Yeah, this trainer has probably the most threatening team out of the three. But I think the line is more consistent, which is why I said at the beginning it was the easiest. But if I miss like one thing, like this team has a lot more options to punish us, which is scary. Okay, everything's leveled up. Yeah. Thank God it's the last trainer here. Let's just look at this fight though. Before we just dive in, it's always good to review and know what we're doing. So the fight is Clawitzer, Gyarados, Barbaracle, Walkenberry Gyarados, by the way, so you can't just snipe it with an electric move. Shell Smash, White Herb, Barbaracle to set up and kill me. Destiny Bond, Speed Boost, Dark Gem, Sharpedo. That's kind of a nasty set, TBH. Custa Berry Swallow with Explosion. We're going to try to get that last so that it can't boom on us. And of course, Adrenaline Orb, No Guard Machamp with Dynamic Punch. You freaking love to see it. So, Togedemaru holding a Muscle Band. I can straight up fake out into... It's 171. I can straight up fake out into Zingzap, kill the Clawitzer. We're probably going to take a Aqua Jet for our troubles, but that's okay. That is going to get... The only thing that has a fast kill on me is Close Combat Sharpedo. We go Hitmonchan. We always tank a crit. And we kill with Mach Punch to play around Destiny Bond. It's never Destiny Bonding on the Switch because it sees kill. Depending on what happens from there, it can go a number of different things. But in general, I kind of know what I need to do here. It's Honchkrow on the Machamp, Claydol as a pivot, Seismitoad on some things, Gyarados to help with the Gyarados, yada yada. Yeah, okay. I don't think I should look too much further than that. So a little bit, it is what it is. Yep. As long as I'm holding the Muscle Bands. We get the kill there, and then Mach Punch. I don't need a boosting item. Machamp just kills. Sharpedo's made of glass, so yeah, 40 defense, literally 70 HP. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, let's play the game. I'm nervous. Everyone's leveled up. We just talked about this. Gotta have some confidence. Gotta have some confidence. After this, we get Surf, assuming it goes well. Okay, I do need Fake Out Chip here, or else we don't kill it. It's probably gonna jet me anyway, but... Meaning it would take Iron Barb's chip and I would kill it anyway, but in case it has 1 in 10 not to Aqua Jet here, so that's not super abusable. Yeah, perfect. Okay, no crits, nice. So it's gonna be Sharpedo no matter what, because it sees close combat to kill. It's Dark Gem, no reason to Spiky Shield for chip or anything, and just Mach Punch. Now, If this crits, it's gonna look real scary. Because I'm gonna go real low. But we always live. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to worry about getting crit, being low, and taking rough skin chip. First of all, we had a berry. Second of all, it's speed boost. So the way we play around Destiny Bond is we just use priority. Guys, Hitmonchan's been really good this run. People were hating on it, but I can't. This thing's done some things. Even with having Ape, it's like they've been a good combo. Okay, Gyarados now Y. This is what I need to figure out, because I wasn't sure who this was gonna be. Like, obviously I would have known if I know what HP, but what I'm saying is it wasn't guaranteed to be this high HP. So this is Gyarados because it sees some fast kills with Waterfall. And it can be also Thunder Wave because if it doesn't think Waterfall kills. Got it. So I think I should go into my own Gyarados. We'll see what move this clicks. Okay, that's fine. I'm taking Lash Out crit. I'm taking 96. It's actually kind of a lot. I need to hit this once. I need literally only the smallest bit of damage too. I need, how much do I need? Muscle Band Zing Zap plus Fake Out does 28 plus 162. What's 190? So I need literally 6 damage. I'm gonna flail. Because I actually don't want to flinch this, and I don't want to freeze it. Because I want to get paralyzed. And flail does enough. Okay. Yeah. I mean, maybe I should have been... I guess maybe I should have been freaking... I don't know. Yeah, why wouldn't I have wanted to be... And I could have waterfall there. In my head, I wanted to get paralyzed. But I don't even know why that would be true. Whatever. So this is Lash Out. Togi can't die to crit, right? Yeah, I take 109 max. Okay. And now I'm killing with the Fake Out plus the Muscle Band. I mean, I'm probably killing with... No reason not to do this. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that I would want to get paralyzed there. I think maybe I should have been... Yeah, in my head... whatever. Zings up this thing. Faster, right? Yeah, this is gone. I think maybe there was another line where I would have wanted to get paralyzed. This game hurts my brain. This is why we needed Chip. He's got a Wackenberry, so... Okay, who is this? Ah, shoot. I wanted to be... I see. I wanted to take some damage. I think I maybe took enough though. This is barbarical because I didn't want this to be able to be shell smash, but I think this is fine. That's why I wanted to get paralyzed, because I wanted to take the hit. Ah, good job, Luke. Good job off stream, Luke. Calculating it correctly. Actually, this is perfect HP. Because I was like following the plan that I remember making this morning, and I was like, okay, like I want to take the lash out. But then when I was playing, I was like, why do I want to take lash out? But then it's because I don't want this to be able to shell smash. So this can only ever be cross chop, which is perfect. So I just go into my homie Seismitoad and we kill it. And then I'm showing out damage to Swalot, so it won't go there. Can it go there? Okay, this game is hurting my brain. So now that I'm looking at this closer, this is another part. I wanted to take damage so that it's always fast or slow kill Machamp. Because Swalot, if it comes in, it can explode, and I don't want that. I want this just to be exactly Machamp. So I want to be below 118 HP, and we're golden on Toad. We always pivot Toad here. Got it. Yeah, this all makes sense now. Yep. So I want to take a hit. Hit me. Okay. Can be Razor Shell now. I'm just gonna Boom Burst. I want to waste a turn here. I want to take another hit. The reason I wanted to be Soft Sand is so that this can never Shell Smash. This shouldn't be able to set up. Perfect. Okay, no defense drop. Is that okay? Yes, Machamp can kill me. Perfect. So now I kill this. Okay. Yeah, so now we kill this, and the reason we're doing it in this order is this is now always Machamp. And then we get Swallow out last, so it can't explode guaranteed. Earth Power. Okay. Now, I think this should be good HP. Waiter Bug, don't worry about it. To get always Dynamic Punch, too. So not only do we never get Swallow here, which is great, I think... Yeah, this has to be Dynamic Punch, which lets us go through Claydol to always bait and knock off. That's why Claydol's here. And it specifically needed to be Claydol, so not to get Stone Edge, not to get Poison Jab, not to get Dynamic Punch, and to get exactly knock off into Honchkrow. Now I still need to beat the stupid Swalot. That should be doable. Okay, this is gonna be -1 Parasm Berry, kind of for no reason. But there was like a world which I was switching into Dynamic Punch because things had gotten really bad, and I needed to be prepared for that. So this knockoff is gonna do slightly more than you would expect, but there's no like weird like Dynamic Punch AI, right? Or no guard AI. Yeah, no, okay, it's always knockoff, cool. Okay, we go into Honchkrow, and then we always kill this with Brave Bird. The reason I could switch into Dynamic Punch, but the reason I can't is because if we get crit, we're dying to recoil. This way we're always safe. Alright, let's do this one more time. Gosh, if you can't tell, I am so nervous. Go here. One more time. For anyone thinking that Claydol is a good matchup here, it does not. Okay, we should always see knockoff here. Perfect. Had to be Parasm. I take a little extra unnecessary damage, but it was necessary for the line. We can't risk like being cute around this. We're just gonna brute force our way through with Brave Bird. And then it will be Swallow Out last, but Swallow Out cannot explode. So we're gonna have to like gang up on it 6v1 style, and it's gonna be a little ugly. Kind of war of attrition, but we should be okay. Makes it a lot easier that it can't explode. This is last mon. Okay. This is not over yet, though. We've done the grunt work, but we still need a win. So this is always Gunk Shot. Yeah. Which is fine. I can go Togi. This can never curse, right? I don't think so. Yeah, no, never. Okay, cool. Because that would still KO it. Perfect. Okay, so I can go Togi, obviously. That seems good. This has a Custap Berry and Gluttony. Togi always gets Earthquake. So I could go in a Togi. We could fake out for some chip. It's always gonna Earthquake. I can go through Gyarados. I mean, Prepare is maybe good because I can't get poisoned, but I can't actually stay in with Gyarados. Well, I can for a little bit. Do I want to? I don't have a Battle Armormon in this team. I couldn't afford it. I mean, ultimately, maybe like something like Toad. Even Claydol. I think like using Gyarados plus Togi's good for a little bit. I don't see why we wouldn't do that, right, to start. So this is always Sludge Bomb. There is a reason. Because eventually it can maybe be Curse. How concerned am I about this cursing when Gyarados comes in? A little. A little. Okay, so let's go Togi, Fake Out, and then let's go actually go Claydol. I'm doing... The Claydol interaction's pretty good. Yeah. Gunk Shot crit on Claydol is 52. Okay. I think that's the way to approach this, because we don't want this cursing when it doesn't have to. So this is never going to curse here. We can go here. It's also never going to Earthquake. Yep. I can Fake Out. This is Custap Berry, Gluttony. So this is permanent damage. And it can't, nothing to prevent it from flinching. There's no reason not to do that. This is always Earthquake because it always sees kill. Here. Yep. Wonder if I want to take Gluttony away from this. Shiv, they've all been rough today. This is the third fight. And we're like, what, 84 minutes into stream? They're just not that easy. I don't think it's ever worth taking Gluttony. It like doesn't matter. Earthquake does more damage. Gunk Shot crit is 52. Okay, but this can never curse. I mean, there's the go back through Togi kind of angle. Is that just safer? Togi now, Fake Out. That's kind of stuck in a loop, no? I'm just gonna freaking attack. I don't want to get too cute here. Okay. Okay. No poison, we're in the clear. Okay, we're in the clear. I can't... Because that berry's going to activate, it's going to move first, but I actually can't die. This is totally fine. There we have it. And it can't boom its last mon. Doesn't matter. Get wrecked. No. Just complicated. No fiction. The second fight was long too. I just needed to figure out best. I think the part that makes it complicated is all these fights have like branching paths. So it's never just like one fight. Okay, but that's done. We did miss something on this guy. I misunderstood how a berry cheek pouch interaction would work, but that's fine. We steered out of that too. Okay, all good. Okay. 86 minutes for that shit. Oh my god. Surf obtained, though. Surf obtained. What's crazy is this whole stream's stressful because those fights weren't super easy. I mean, they were all 6-mon trainers, so it's always gonna be kind of hard. Surf at last, I know. But now my least favorite part of any Hoenn Nuzlocke is trainer dodging in the ocean. Okay. Let's put these guys back. All right, I think I'll do which encounter first. I took notes on this so that we can't fuck this up. Is that right? Do I really want to do New Mauville first? Yeah, I think so. Pichel triggered triple Gyarados optional that had Outrage and it got sweaty. Yeah. And we're gonna try not to do that. I think I'll do New Mauville first. The reason is like I'm using Octillery on the other fights, but Octillery is the most important Pokemon for my New Mauville encounter. So I think we lead with that. So if we encounter... Okay, so let's fill you guys in, first of all, on what I think about encounters for this run. So I did some research and kind of familiarized myself with the Winona Split. This is a personal best, so I've never been in here, so there's no past experience. And this is where I think I need to trust myself, because generally when I trust myself, it turns out to be good. Like, I think Emerald Kaizo is a good example, like using unconventional strats that hadn't been used before, and they always seem to work out, blah, blah, blah. Every runner I saw, almost every runner I saw, always took the guaranteed Hisuian Voltorb in New Mauville. They're like, yep, it's fast, it's an electric type, it's a grass type, it's good. I get it. But here's the thing about my box. I got 30 speed Galvantula. Why do I want Hisuian? Sure, Hisuian Electro's a little faster, but Galvantula is a quick, frail motherfucker. They even kind of bait the same shit because I got electric bug typing. So I'm like weak to the flying, or I'm neutral to the flying just like Electrode is. And I'm also baiting the fire moves like Electrode is. I think the most important thing for Nuzlocke, not just Run Bun, Run Bun's definitely the case, is diversity. I don't really need a second frail, fast Electric type. On top of that, if I don't take this, I get the opportunity to try to catch the static Hisuian Electrode and Aqua Hideout. And why that's good, it's not a guaranteed capture, but that's literally the only Pokemon in Aqua Hideout. That's the if you have that as a dupe, you -1 encounter because you can't get Aqua Hideout. So I think we're taking outside. I looked at inside and outside. I decided I liked outside better. For Togedemaru, we have duped out. Galvantula, we have duped out. Manectric's weird. And then there's Bolton, Probopass, Porygon 2, Raichu, Alolan Raichu, Beldum, and Matang. I think it's just slightly better. So I think that's what we're doing for New Mauville. The reason I bring this up, and the reason be like, bro, you're going to New Mauville, why are you leading with an Octillery? Is because I scouted the encounters, and the stupid Manectric, which is 20% with Togedemaru dupe, and Galvantula dupe, so is kind of likely. This is 20% versus the rest of the field is 30, 35, 39, 40. So I'm 2-1 not to get Manectric, but we really don't want to see it because it's a pain in the ass to catch and it has Roar. Obviously, if that happens, be like, bro, you should have got the Voltorb. But hopefully we don't see Manectric. We could still catch it, but I mean, like the catch rate is not good. It would be a real pain in the ass to catch, just to be completely honest with you. But that's the plan for New Mauville. We're not doing the Voltorb shit. I don't need it. I'm gonna say I hope I don't need it. Rose Raid. Wait. Oh, I'm missing Eldegoss. Got it. This is a little bit risky, but like we could potentially land like the nuts. Like the 5% Beldum is not as insane as it seems because of our dupes, and that's a nutty encounter if we get that. Like that could just go crazy. Let's level up some guys. No. And then we're doing New Mauville first, and then we'll do Surf Sim. Yeah, I know it's fast, and I know it can outspeed some Pokemon, but I have a feeling that I should be doing this. And if not, we live and we learn. We get a lot of encounters right now. Well, we get a lot of chances at encounters because they're not guaranteed. There's some booming shit. We just talked about this Roar fiasco that could happen, but I'm not taking it. Definitely. Yes. I think I like no more Signal Beam. Bullet Seed we've used on multiple occasions. I've never used Signal Beam, and it's significantly weaker than Ice Beam in terms of base power, so yeah. Like that stupid Bridge Trainer after Veto on Flannery Split. I forget what it was. It was like a Barraskewda, and literally the only good thing I could find was Bullet Seed Octillery, so I think it's already paid its worth. Candy. Diggersby, you doing anything fun? No, you're keeping the same old boring moves. I think you like learn. I looked at this. You're gonna learn like Foul Play. I just don't think we can afford to take it. I think I like our set right now, as is. Diggersby is one of those Pokemon that can get away with a lot of sets, though, because you're kind of not relying on it for that much, to be honest with you. So this is a little bit risky, but something like Beldum is the nuts. And I really don't want Manectric. Not only because of the Roar thing, but because of the same like Hisuian Voltorb syndrome conundrum. I don't want Manectric. I don't want Boltund, because I don't think I need a fast electric type. I have that. I don't need Manectric. I don't need Boltund. Porygon 2 is not supposed to be very good, but at least it's different. Raichu and Alolan Raichu, I think, are okay. Because at least they do something different. They get different stab. Volt Tackle is cool. They're not special attackers. I guess Boltund is better than Manectric because I have a fast special attacking electric type. But at least Boltund would give me a fast physical attacking electric type. So Boltund would be fine, I guess, considering that. Permadeath is super interesting as like a weird pivot. And like I said, Beldum and Matang is just I would say... I think I would consider that to be the absolute nuts of this encounter. If you have Magnet Pull, by the way, this is like a shoo-in if you have a good box for it, but I don't, unfortunately. I also scouted ahead to see if I could get delay this encounter and get potential Magnet Pull somewhere, but not to be. All right, Citrus. I think I can just go Oran here because of Cheek Pouch. And Citrus on the rest. I think if it's not Manectric, I'll be happy. Like, I have this philosophy, like, don't ask for the world, and, like, it'll be fine. I'm not gonna ask for the world. I just don't want Manectric. I'm not gonna ask for the Beldum/Matang. I'm just gonna ask for this specifically not to be Manectric. It's the only thing I want to avoid. Okay. Everything else is, like, I'll live with. Even if it's marginal. All right, 50 Ultra Balls, Nest Balls. We have Quick Balls if we want them. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, cool. I'm gonna slow it down because technically... Is it 9% with dupes? Is that what I have? That makes sense. Permadeath is really good. I think it's underexplored. I kind of was poking around and I couldn't find a lot of people who had used it, which I guess makes sense because like if you don't get Nose Pass in whatever it's called, Granite Cave, and you take Electrode here, it's probably a pretty uncommon encounter. So that makes sense that it would be underexplored. All right, let's go. So we could obviously get our 134 encounter now, but very small optimization. By the way, if we encounter Manectric, part of the reason it's so bad is, one, I don't think it adds a lot of value to our box. Sure, like Mega Manectric, eventually, whenever I get that. Intimidate Fast Electrotype could be something. I see the vision. It gets fire coverage, okay. Like, it's a thing, but I don't know, guys. The other reason I don't want it, because it doesn't, like what we just talked about, it doesn't offer a lot of immediate value to our box. I have Repellent on right now. That's very important to check. Deactivated. All right, let's activate that shit. Is because I don't know if I can catch it. Like, the only thing I have... Go. The only thing that I have that can prevent Roar is Octillery, which obviously gets hit hard. Its electric move is Discharge. At least it's not Thunderbolt. It's also going to be random AI, so it's not guaranteed to click it, but... Oh, I haven't taught... Oh, I don't... That's cool. I don't need to teach Surf to anybody. Is there an item on the beach? Okay. All right. Run Bun's been out for a little bit now. Not as long as like EK, which we were just playing a little while ago. But I think there's still some data to be uncovered, which is no Electrode, new Mauville. We're going outside. I'm going to check this. This is outside and inside have different tables. But yeah, I want the outside one. All right, let's see if this pays off for us, or it's a huge flop and I should have just got the Electrode. It's an interesting encounter. I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said... I'll be okay with anything. I just don't want to see Manectric. I really don't. I'm gonna sigh, groan, whatever you want to. So loud if this is stupid Manectric. Please, please. Okay. I mean, it's not Manectric. It is a fast electric type. It's fine. Boltund, I feel like, is a weird case. I think the most common time Bolton comes up in Run Bun is when you get it early, and it has, yeah, this does learn Roar, but it's since forgotten it. When you get it early and you can candy and scale it for Psychic Fangs and free up your Brawly. Because that's just a good tool to get at an early game. But, okay, let's take this seriously. The Mons are harder to catch. Can I die to crit? My first question. I also should probably bring up a catch rate calculator. Thunderfang, Play Rough, Crunch, Wild Charge. Strongjaw is the only possible ability. This gets fairy coverage. This isn't that bad. Crunch and Wild Charge. I have to be a little leery of weakening this because it has Jesus, this does a lot of damage actually. Okay, we have to switch. Yeah, I am straight up dead to crit on some of them. Okay, so I can't quick ball here. Where do I want to go? I guess we can block Wild Charge with the ground types though. So if we weaken it too much and then it recoils is what I was talking about. Also, catch rate calculator. Yeah, but we gotta catch this the old-fashioned way. I can't quick ball here because it could just kill me. And that would be stupid. Gen 8, Bolton. Level 50? Yeah. This catch rate actually isn't that terrible. Should be pretty easy to do. I think I can go like Eldegoss and just like infinitely heal in front of this. Yeah, let's do that first. We could even let it Wild Charge and slowly whittle itself down. Okay. It's annoying. This is like 0 defense. And like, let's say you were... Rapid Spin can never do enough to this. So I can Rapid Spin once here. Get some chip. Okay, that's fine. I can go for it again. Like the starter Run Bun was really easy to just catch Pokemons, which I appreciate, by the way. But this definitely feels like a tipping point, or maybe the tipping point already occurred where you have to be a bit more careful. Very much more EK-like, where you have to like build a different team to catch each time. I think we Rapid Spin again here. There's like no reason not to. Okay, let's chill. I could even do it one more time. Yeah, I think I will. What would like Play Rough crit on this be? Or Crunch even? I could do a lot. I could do like 70, but I'm still fine. Yeah, let's spin one more and then I'll go to a ground type. This is like at 55%, let's say. What's the catch rate look like? Should spin again. Dude, stop it. Okay. Why isn't it taking any recoil? Oh, it is. It's just so marginal. Okay. Do I want to do this one more time? Citrus is actually good there. -1 citrus, but probably worth it, honestly. Yeah, it's... Oh. It's fine. Okay. Now I'm gonna get out of dodge. Looks to be like around 40% to me. What's that do to the catch rate? Still not great. Can I go Rose Raid and just like permasynthesis? Ew. It's not amazing. No, I think I should go Dawn. Oh, I can go. Oh, we could have been doing this guy from the start, huh? Well. Maybe not. I think I'll go Diggersby here and look to Super Fang. It's not really what I wanted to see, but I'm fine. As long as I can Super Fang, because as long as I stay in a ground type, this can't do wild charge recoil. Yeah, okay. Now we'll throw Ultra Balls. This is the best I can do. So this should be pretty likely now, I would imagine. This is at least 19%. Okay, yeah, we gotta go here. This thing doesn't have a good catch rate. Ultra Ball is like 41, 42% from this range. So this is why I took the time to whittle this down low. I should only be like max roll. This is max attack would be like 88 from Crunch on my Diggersby. So if we get below there, we'll look to switch. But for now, we just chuck Ultra Balls. Yeah, it's time. What kind of plant or flower is a Boltons? Yeah, exactly. It's in the red and it's breaking out. This is why I took the time to do this. Okay. No defense drop, so I'm still fine. Now, what'll get spooky is if I like run out of HP on my ground types. Because then it can wild charge kill itself. But at least we did the best we can, I mean. It's in the red. There's not much more I can do. There we go. Cool. Alright, Bolton. So it's like kind of a hound, right? I think... What could we do for like a... This is a tough one. I kind of like Fern. Yeah, we don't have a Fern yet. That's cool. Let's do that. I don't think it was too stressful. I mean, it makes sense that it... I think this tells me that the catch rate calculator I'm using is correct. which is good because sometimes I don't know if it is or not, because obviously it's not like the base game. According to the catch rate calculator I'm using, at that HP, that should have been around 41, 42% to get on the Ultra Ball. What about my Magma Hideout encounter? Do they all boom or something? I think I'm a long ways from Magma Hideout. Okay. Oh yeah, we have some stuff to do. Hang on. So we have items to collect. Can take all these back. How many minus one citrus? Not terrible. I still have to go through New Mauville, collect all the shit, and then get the TM from Watson. Yeah. I mean, well, at a certain point in these kind of games, the encounters do become like fights. Like, you just need to prep for them. I think since we're catching so many encounters, let's just do an IV check at the end. I think that's easier and like a little more exciting, right? Instead of checking them individually. Oh, why did I do that? That's fine. I need this guy. Okay, I can actually just do my 134 team with this, so that makes sense actually. Let's just change this in my notes. Okay. Artillery. All right, so first encounter successfully caught, which is always good. Do I have Rose? I must have Rose right in party, or I'm just blind and not seeing it. Wait, what? Dawn fan. Oh, I'm leading with it. That's wrong. Oh, I see. It was the one I had. Got it. So I want... All right, we gotta level the guy up here. Tokafire. Shiv, that's kind of like... Okay, we'll check the IV for Shiv, because he's got to leave soon. Probably gonna check it again at the end. So it's neutral. It's kind of unfortunate, because actually its IVs are pretty good. They're just in the wrong place. Pokemon Fire, thanks for joining, by the way. Nice to see you. Like, if I could just move the numbers around, put one of those 31s in attack and speed and whatever. It's probably not a guy, though. Yeah, Tanky Bolton. I mean, maybe we'll find a use for him. It could be worse. Like, the average IV is pretty good, but, like... I don't know. I don't feel like that's it. That's okay. Kind of falls off a little bit anyway. Do I have my one... Yeah. I got a level... Alright, hang on. We got to level Crustle up. So the reason I'm using Crustle is it can very efficiently deal with all the static Electrode and Voltorbs that are gonna try to F me up while I'm collecting these items. It's also my next lead for the encounter, so that like is dual purpose. Because I think you have to go through a couple static like booming mons to get the items here. Yeah, okay. So let's level you up quick. I am actually going to take Rock Wrecker. It's unique. Can't miss in this game. Like, I'll just click Rock Tomb over Rock Slide, honestly. I think I'd probably find a use for this. It is a recharge move, but I'll take it. Okay, cool. And then... for this thing, I'm actually gonna do like, oh, I actually need to be cherry, right? Don't I? I'm gonna be pecha here. Just citrus berries. Actually, pecha here. Citrus. Rock Recover useful to stop the switch in mod setting up. True, actually, I didn't even think about that. That's a good point, though. Cherry, yep. Citrus. Alright. Let's go collect the items in New Mauville. Because we have to do that. I think there's like an electric gem, zoom lens, that kind of shit. And we'll run into some static mods that will try to fuck us up, but they will not, because we're leading Crustal. Crustal hasn't been that helpful, honestly, but it's good for this kind of stuff. Like, I'm also using it on a capture coming up, too, so... Alright. Sure. I can just full clear. I don't really need to be scared of anything because we prepped for this. Okay. So I guess push this. Yeah, nothing can hurt me here. Okay. Sure. Yeah, nothing can beat Crustal here. Okay, there's the magnet. Nice. Okay, I'm back to the start. So where do I go? Probably gotta hit one of these guys. Let's try this one first. Yeah, one of these is definitely a stupid monster that wants to kill us. Zoom lens. I know this is not anything. I don't want to put it. There's no reason to like. Yeah, we already have our encounter here. I can just leech life here. That's why we went cherry. That's why we went cherry. This has boom, but it's never killing Crustal. And we just always kill it. So as long as you bring a guy to... Ooh, okay, I didn't know that. It's funny. Good to know. As long as you bring a guy to deal, it's fine. Where is the... Oh, there we go. Again, can't hurt me here. Yeah, they're definitely trying to fuck you up with these guys, but it's fine. We're good for it. We are all prepped. Oh my god. Yeah, it's fine. So why you prep for this though? They can really try to mess you up, huh? Crustal's just a good answer for these guys. Nice. Okay, I gotta push that, huh? Well, there's something. I mean, this would be sick if my Ampharos was still alive, right? Nice. Where is the Voltorb, by the way? Not that I'm taking it, but like, I don't see it. It's gotta be this guy, right? Yeah. That's kind of cringe, because you need to know where it is, too. That's funny. Can you imagine if we had gone for this and we didn't know where it was? Is it guaranteed aftermath? Huh, interesting. So it's kind of like no ability. So you don't want your Pokemon to die in Nuzlocke unless it's like a plant sack. Right? Okay. So we did a full clear, right? Got our encounter, got the magnet, got the zoom lens. All right, we got to go back and talk to Watson. We can't forget to do that. Oops. And he gives us what? Thunderbolt to him? Okay. It's pretty solid. All right, Route 134, I believe, is what I want to do next. Talk to Watson's done. This is done. Good point. Let's look at our Pokeball situation. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Part of me is like I should go back and buy, but it'll be okay. All right, Route 134 next. Let's get there, and then we can review the table and check out what's going on. So Route 134 you can access by just surfing in, going ever so slightly to the right of Slateport. It's where the strong currents kick you out late game. All right. Route 134. So we always surf here, we never fish. Barraskewda, Kingdra, Overquill, or Sharpedo. We want to see Barraskewda here. However, it's obviously not guaranteed. And Overquill can explode, unfortunately. We're prepared for both, depending on what we get. Not only is Barraskewda a better encounter than Overquill, but also is much more consistent capture. But we can't control any of that. What we can control is by surfing on Route 134, we limit the encounter pool to be Sharpedo, which is kind of the mid option, Overquill, which we'll try to catch, and Barraskewda. And we'll just freaking see. Kingdra can also appear here, but it's a dupe. Checking the encounter table one more time. Yep. This makes sense in terms of like a team for what we're encountering. Okay. And I want to go to Route 134, and I want to surf, not fish. Saying that so I don't accidentally fish. Okay, let's do it. Why is like everything in this game so stressful, though? Alright. Show me no Overquill. Sharpedo's like the middle option here. Okay, this is Route 134. Is this all Route 134? So that's Slateport. So this is Route 134. So if I just go like this, it's fine. Okay, let's do it. Surf, not fish, right? One more time. Surf, not fish. Okay. Turn repellent off. Okay, so I think Overquill will be tough to catch, making it a little bad. Barraskewda is great. Sharpedo is kind of like the middle option. Because I can catch it, but it's not exactly what I want. Just gotta go up and down. So we didn't get Overquill, but we also didn't get Barraskewda. Okay. I mean, Sharpedo's fine. Like, I feel like Sharpedo's usually, like, hated on a little bit on Nuzlocke, and it's, like, pretty consistently underrated. What does this have? It's level 50. Flip turn. Oh, flip turn's great. Okay, that makes this automatically better. Fast flip turn's good. Waterfall, Dark Pulse, Crunch. Let's put this in the calc. Sharpedo blank set. This is always rough skin. This is definitely not a bad mon. It is always rough skin. What did I say it had? Flip turn, Waterfall, Dark Pulse, and Crunch. So my first thought is to go to Gyarados immediately, and let's get an Intimidate off on this guy. Now I can't die, right, because I'm sturdy. So if I ever want a Quick Ball, now's the time. Oh, this is, oh wait. Yeah, this is a 50% chance to catch with a Quick Ball. I think we always huck here. Because I can't die, I'm sturdy. I literally can't, no matter what IVs this has, so. No reason not to huck. It's 50-50. There it is. All right, cool. Nickname theme. What kind of plant or flower would Sharpedo be? There's actually a shark flower. Damn. Called something I can't pronounce, but I can't imagine what else we would call this. If it's a shark flower is a nickname. We can't just do that, it's too simple, but we'll give it the real. I like it. Is it gonna fit? Oh no, that'd be so sad. It doesn't fit. All right, it's OUS. We'll just do OS. Or to be US. Yeah, that looks more legit. Rhizomatous. It's a great nickname. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right. So it's going okay because I have 2 encounters out of 2. Neither of them are what I wanted, but there's also like some of these can boom, some of these can roar. So there's a chance not to get encounters in general, which would be bad. All right, I just turned repellent back. Yeah, so it's activated. Okay, cool. Okay. We'll do an IV check at the end, because we have a lot of encounters to get. I don't want to check everyone. So Bolton was the first, Sharpedo was the second. Pray for good shark, but we'll check it later. Alright, this box is starting to fill out, though. I'm not going to lie about it. Ain't gonna lie about it. Oops, that's wrong. Alright, what's coming to the next encounter? So Route 134 is done. There's no items to get here. Route 108 is next, and we're doing some different shit. Okay, got it. I haven't used this once, this run, this Hariyama, but we're using it now, because it has a lot of HP. It's always a bit sad when the first use you find for a Pokemon is to bring it to a capture. But hey. Better late than never. So this is the team. We also have to level Hari up. Because like I said, we haven't used it, so... Let's get a little bit organized here for Route 108. Calc just glitched out, but it's fixed. Hariyama. Eldegoss, Gyarados. Oh wait, I don't want to do this yet. So I want to go with Close Combat, Knockoff, Bullet Punch, Seismic Toss for this. What moves do I have right now? It's actually pretty close to what I want. Okay. I think priority, always good, right? Yeah. No matter what kind of priority is, it's always good. No. Kind of sad, but no. No, also kind of sad. I mean, this thing gets a lot of good moves, but you just can't have them all. There you go. It's the main one that I want. I'm keeping Seismic Toss specifically because the reason I'm using Hariyama at all is because I saw that I could teach it Seismic Toss, and it's good for captures because you always deal a fixed amount of HP, which is helpful. Okay. So from here... Citrus. Love, having a flip turn Pokemon in Sharpedo is nice. Love, it's 9 o'clock? What? No, this is actually not Lepa, this is Shed Shell. You really need to prep for these encounters. That's crazy. I had no idea it was 9. I'm feeling pretty good, which is, I assumed it had to be earlier, but that's crazy. Citrus. Okay. Shed Shell, Lepa, Citrus. Okay, this makes sense to me. We're definitely gonna go slow. Everything's leveled up. Everything has good items. Perfect. Okay, Route 108's annoying. Because you like really have to dig into it, and there's like a lot of optionals and shit. There's also items you need to collect. It's really not fun, if I'm being perfectly honest. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I'm not excited about it. We're like, if we run into optionals, it could be super sus. This is Route 109. Okay, let's just do this. Looks like there's only, I'm just looking at the docs here. It looks like there's only one rare candy to get. Okay. Or a hard scale rare candy. Should just be able to go around these guys now. Fuck me in the ass. Can actually go around this. Can that spinner ever get me? Let's not risk it. Under the umbrella there. Please, dear God, okay. This island, there's a hard scale on? Please be right. Okay, got it. Straight down. This is torture. You guys seeing this shit? Okay, I think I just gotta go in line with him and then go across when he goes across. Oh my God. It's crazy. This gotta fucking come back too. Okay, I got all the items now. Okay, what the hell? What route am I on? Okay, I got this shit, so we should just do our 108 encounter now, right? I'm on 108 right now, right? Yeah. Alright, this is a safe spot. Let's get our 108 encounter here. I want to surf, not fish. So I'm just gonna literally go, like, I could probably go up and down, right? Once I turn repellent off. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Basculin, Aracuda, Delmise, Basculegion, and Barrascuda. Barrascuda is again good. We didn't get that on 134. You know what? I'm gonna be right back. I gotta pee. Okay. I got up there and I was like, I need a snack. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is 108. Back where we left off. I haven't like got up since I started. I'm just gonna eat something. Blah blah blah. Okay. So on Route 108, our encounter options are Basculin, which is again Barraskewda, which is again good, and then where it gets weird is Delmise is kind of what we don't want, and the other annoying thing about Delmise is it's pretty hard to catch. Although it doesn't have like roar or anything, it's just hard. It doesn't want to get in the ball. Basculin is between levels 5 and 50. The reason that's annoying is if I get a Basculin and it's level 49 or 50, which is a low chance but possible, it can have Final Gambit, which is problematic, but we'll deal with that if that happens. Basculegion can also be encountered. And cannot have Final Gambit, which is kind of nice. But can Spirit Shackle, so that's why we gave Gyarados the Shed Shell. I think what we would do is we would pivot into Gyara and look to get it to decent HP to try to catch it. And then from there, pivot into like Eldegoss or something that could just consistently heal, right? And I'm gonna say this one more time. This is 108. This is Surf, not Fish. And we're on 108, so we'll just go up and down. Okay. Got it. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I like Hariyama in case we do encounter the Final Gambit Pokemon that has a lot of HP. This is good backup. This is 108. Perfect. Let's turn Repellent off. Let's do this. I'm honestly most worried about trainer dodging in general, because now I have to go back and switch my teams before I do Abandon Ship, which is scary. That's good. That's great. Yeah. You want this, and we obtained it. Yep. So Barraskewda is nice. This guy has Double Edge, Waterfall, Focus Energy, and Bite. Gotta be a little worried about Double Edge, to be perfectly honest. Anything that can damage itself. What is my chances with just like a Quick Ball? 41. This is 100% with a Quick Ball. Okay, easy. Don't even need to dabble. Okay, that's not too bad. Plant or flower for Barraskewda or Barraskewda. There's quite a bit of options for this guy. Let's go with for some reason I like Cosmos. that is good. So far, this mini surf sim is going well. We didn't get exploded with an overquill. We didn't get roared by a Manectric. We caught other mons, not the two that I just mentioned. We didn't encounter them. And then we obtained the Arrokuda, which is a Pokemon, from my understanding, you always want in this game. So we have finally caught it. Now, does this change how I approach, like, abandoned ship, for example? No, this was actually just, like, straight up kind of my last place to get Arrokuda. Okay. Now, this means I'm either not getting Muck or I'm not getting Bascal Legion, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. That's why getting Arrokuda on the other place and getting Bascal Legion here would have been the way to go. But oh well. It's just, I mean, unless I think I should always, because I can get either a Alolan Muck or Basculin in Abandoned Ship, but I can't have both. But it doesn't matter. So we'll get our Abandoned Ship encounter here. Is my team different on Abandoned Ship than it is on 108? No, it's literally the same. Okay, so we don't need to go back. Cool. Just making sure I'm doing this all correct. Yeah, I definitely didn't have a 108 encounter. So now let's try to make it to the abandoned ship without running into any of these fucking trainers, huh? And I can keep the exact same team. Okay. Can I do that? Who knows? I don't see any spinners. Okay, there's a double up there, but I'm not in their line. I did not see that swimmer. Can she get me from where she's standing? Probably, huh? Can I turn up and walk? No, I can't get on. Yeah, I can't get on there. Okay. So I think I just gotta dodge this chick. But it looks like a straight spinner. Like, it doesn't look like she has a random rotation. Okay, we did it. Okay, but now I'm here. And this can mess me up too, right? There's some really not fun battles that you don't want to run into here. Okay. Oh, wait. Fuck. I see. I might have messed up. I might have messed up. Okay, should I go switch my encounters? I think so. This is not what I want for this encounter. Yeah, no. I misread my notes. Okay. Shit. Okay, so we have to get back. I don't have fly. So we have to get back to change our teams. Our team. And then we have to make our way back here. Okay, that's fine. Please don't run into a goddamn optional. Like, for the love of God, just don't, right? Okay. So this is where I need to come. I thought my... Oh my god. Okay. Bring them straight down. Be fine. This is how we got here. That's the big guy. I think this is actually fine. I think. That's the guy you gotta dodge. He's the annoying one. Can he see me from where I am? No. Yeah, as long as I do that, I think I'm fine. He's actually kind of harder to dodge. Going the other way, to be honest. I don't know if that item's bait or not, but it's not on the docks, so I'm not going to concern myself with it. Okay, we made it. Cool. All right, let's switch teams up for this. We will check IVs too, but just all at the ends. So I think I just misread my team sheets here that I had lined up for this encounter because they both lead with Hariyama, so I just assumed they were the same, but they're not. They're very different because we need stuff for Muck if we encounter that. So I want... Did I clear items? I did not. Okay. So what do I want for this? Hariyama, Diggersby, Donphan, Ursaluna, Togedemaru, and Seismitoad. And then Citrus on you. I always go Oranberry on the captures on Diggersby because of cheek pouch. Citrus seems unnecessary. Citrus on you. Citrus on you. Asper Baron you, because you're here for a very specific encounter. Should the lantern show up, right? Same thing here. Now, I think I gotta level some of these guys up. Actually, just Ursaluna. I think so. I think Baby Doll Eyes has reached its course, right? I want to stab normally. This is 120 base power. I think it might be good to have the cannon at some point. So we have used Baby Doll Eyes multiple times, but I just think at this point probably want Double Edge. Okay. Make sure these items are right. Yeah. All right, we gotta do that again. So now we gotta get back to Abandoned Ship to get our encounter. But if we can get there, get back, and get through the Abandoned Ship, we're good. All right, let's slow it down, obviously. Don't need speed up running me into freaking optional. Okay. And the other thing is the Abandoned Ship's pretty annoying too. Like in some ways it's harder because there's lots of doors and I don't exactly know where they all go. And there's like fights and yada yada. Okay. So we were having pretty good luck going down this side. I think I can skirt around these guys too. Yeah, I'm definitely not picking that item up. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's a trap. So it's really just this one swimmer over here. This guy. That's pretty hard to dodge. Everything else seems fine. And for some reason, he's much harder this way than he is the other way. I think we just gotta go in line with him like we did last time, right? Up. Okay, that was a little too close for comfort. And then this bitch. But the good thing is she's not random. She just spins in a circle. So you kind of always know, right? Okay, we're back. But now I gotta actually do the ship. Alright, we're here. So I need to get Mystic Water. And Twisted Spoon. I'm just waiting to see if anyone's running around. Okay, there's a little kid to the left. This is so fucking stressful. Where do I even go? Oh my god. Is that a trainer? Okay, this is right. This is definitely a trainer, right? Oh my god, he's gonna snipe me. There's no... I gotta get into that door. I think that's where the encounter is. There's no way I don't... Like, I can just tell, right? I don't know what Pokemon he has. This is why this is so scary. There's no way this guy, like, doesn't... Like, he's random. He's not spinning in the circle like the other one. He's got different movements. I'm gonna study him for a little bit. See if I can pick up on a pattern. So sometimes he turns quick. And sometimes he stares that way for a long time. So what I'm thinking the pattern might be is we wait for him to quick turn, and then I think he's gonna stare to the right for a long time. He hasn't done the quick turn yet, though. I almost went there. I'm gonna go next. Okay, but I gotta get him on the way out too. What are we even doing here, by the way? First of all, it's repellent on because I need it to be. Deactivated. Activated. Okay. This is surf, not fish. Basically, Alolan, Mach, or Basculin are very likely here. We can get Lantern, which is not like the best encounter, but it's not bad. But you really want to get Mach or Basculin here. Ideally, we wanted Arrokuda from the place we got Sharpedo, and then like Basculin from where we just got Arrokuda. So, and then we could have had a good chance for Mach here. That didn't happen. We got Sharpedo, so then we got Arrokuda. So what this means is we only get... Sometimes we get Lantern if we get unlucky, but we never get both Basculin and Mach out of this. We only get one of the two at best case, which is what it is. It's Nuzlocking, right? This still hasn't been like the worst mini surf sim because we haven't lost any encounters, which was a possibility yet. Okay. So yeah, this is either Mach, Basculin, or Lantern, and we surf, not fish. Okay, let's do it. We need to remember to heal whatever happens on the way out, in case that trainer decides to get us. Okay. Just deactivated it, right? Activated, okay. Deactivated. So yeah, I gotta surf. There we go. Really not what we wanted. It's pretty unlikely. I mean, it's 20%. So I guess it's not that unlikely. It's not a bad mon, it's just not what we wanted. Okay. That sucks. Oh well, we'll use it. Hopefully it's a good lantern. It's guaranteed Volt Absorb, so it's an immunity. And it's a different kind of immunity than like a ground type. This has a pretty good chance of just getting in the ball with a quick ball. It's better than half. And what moves does this have? Heal Bell, Ice Beam, Surf, and Discharge. I feel like Hari can definitely take a hit here. Just putting the calc to be sure. Surf does how much? Like, not very much at all. Yeah. What if this is modest? It would totally fine. All right, let's quick ball. And then if we don't catch it, we'll have to get creative. I'm not upset about using Lantern. I'm just like, it's not like the good stuff. Okay, let's pivot out here. Oh, I could Seismic Toss now, actually. What if this is 0 HP? Yeah, Seismic Toss is a good play, I think. This is 0 HP, it does like 35%. If it's better HP, it'll do a little less. This doesn't have a way to damage itself either, so it's fine. That does nothing. Catch rate calculator. Ultra Ball. Okay, that looks to be right around 35. 65. What if we bring it down to like 30? Then it goes way up. I'll Seismic Toss again. This is totally fine. Okay, I'm definitely still fine. Start throwing Ultra Balls though. Thick fat, so this won't do much. Yeah, I have a decent chance to catch with that Ultra Ball. I think we stay in for a little bit and just keep hucking. There we go. Cool. Alright, nickname for this guy. There's some okay stuff. I think we'll go with Petunia. I don't know why, I'm just feeling it. I don't think we have that yet. Opponent is activated. Okay, cool. Let's heal Hari. All right, what I'm really worried about is getting out of this door. This is done. This is done. Okay, I need to get the Mystic Water and the Twisted Spoon. Twisted Spoon, first door to the left of the encounter. Okay, so what I say we do is we leave this room and immediately try to take a left and go in that room. Oh, he can't see me. I see. Okay. All right, let's duck in here. Twisted Spoon obtained. Cool. Now, if I can just get the Mystic Water and get out of dodge, we're golden. Do I think that's... So, fuck. Do I think that little boy's a trainer? Because, like, if he's not, I can maybe get out of sight of the sailor dude. And then go around him, and then we're good. I honestly think that might be the play. Yeah. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. There's a Draining Kiss TM in here. I don't know where that is. I'm not interested right now. I'll come back for it. If we need to teach Draining Kiss to someone, I'll figure it out then. Okay. We're still not out of it. I need to... Alright, Mystic Water and Twisted Spoon obtains. I need to get back to safety. Which is not a surefire thing, although I think we can do it. And then I have one more encounter to collect, right? And then the surf sim is done? Yeah, okay. Look at all these trainers waiting just to snipe my ass. Okay, this is a guaranteed spinner, though. Good. Down. Fine. Alright, it's just this guy. Right? We already established this. Scares the shit out of me, though. Ah! Holy fuck. Okay. Optional trainers, dog. We have it? Thank the fucking Lord. Alright. There's still one more surfing section I need to do. That's done. We have to go... I have this. Oh, we have some items to collect. I got the hard scale here, though. Okay. We have to go to Petalburg City to get some items, and we need to go to Route 105 for an encounter, which involves surfing, but I don't think the trainer dodging on 105 is as bad as it just was. Okay. So. Nice job. Somehow we've done that with no freaking accidents. That's crazy. Okay. I mean, the encounters are super mid, though. Like, this was the mid encounter. This was not great. And this was good. This was not great. But we didn't lose any encounters either. So it equates to be average, which we'll live with. Again, we'll do IV check at the end. Looks like by the end of this, I'm going to have a full box, though, which is great. And that hasn't happened in quite a while. right, what am I getting for my 10, bringing for my 108 encounter, or 105 encounter rather? Hariyama again, actually. Gyarados, Donphan, Torkoal, Goss, and Masquerain, actually. Okay. Gotta level Cinnamon and Masquerain up. It's annoying leveling Cinnamon up because it is a Protectmon. I honestly don't think I should. I can still bring it, and we'll just keep it under leveled. Is that fine? Yeah, these are level 50 anyway. Leveling a Protectmons is like kind of a commitment, so we'll keep Cinnamon under leveled. Let me just level Mask up. Okay. And then I cleared all items, right? Before we equip. Yeah. These guys have... What do I want them to hold? Alright, Hariyama, Cherry. Gyarados. Wow, I really disrespect this encounter because I didn't write any citrus berries down. Doing all Orans. Makes sense, I'm down to 69 citrus berries. These are actually Leppa and Oran here. Okay. Cool. Alright, so now let's go Petalburg and get the items. I can get in Petalburg a heart scale. Oh, I have this one. The Heavy Slam TM. This is done. And a rare candy. Okay, so Petalburg actually has the goods for whatever reason. Alright, let's do this. Let's head over there, and then from there we can easily go to 105. Cool. Need the bike, right? I can actually go the other way, huh? I don't need to go through the cave. I can just go this way. It's true. I always forget about this. It's just faster, huh? Yeah, way faster. Do you have repel escape ropes, by the way? No, you don't. One of these marts has escape ropes. I just don't know which one it is. So I'd like to buy some if I could. Not you either. I have some stuff to sell though, right? Just this. Okay, so it's gotta be up here. Scale. Then it's gotta be here, I guess. Or a candy. And over here. Great. Okay, Petalburg's done. Yeah, all these items are obtained. Hariyama, Gyarados, Donphan, Torkoal, blah blah, yeah. Cherry, Orin. Okay, this is good. Alright, let's slow it down. Okay, so there's an island that's been added on 105. Where there's actually, in like vanilla, the only 105 encounter you can get, I think, is water. But in this game, they added an island with the grass, and honestly, the grass looks great, so we're gonna take that. And even if I wanted, like, I do want Basca Legion, but I can't even get it here. I already have Arrokuda. So if you're desperate and you really want Arrokuda, you can go Surf here, and you get Arrokuda, but you also have 30% Lumineon, 10% Bruxish, 10% Dragonite, which probably never happened. So basically either you're coin flipping for Lumineon or Arrokuda, and if you get Lumineon, it just does absolutely nothing. So I always like grass, which is great. Because the grass, it's got a ton of good stuff. Corviknight, Rabombe, Stuffle, Audino, Breloom, Halucha, Beware, Apom, Ambipom, and Alolan Executor. I think pretty much all of it's fine. So we're gonna get to this island, and we're gonna roll grass. See what the hell happens. Also, we need a trainer dodge again. We need to catch a freaking, oh, hello, motherfucker. I just saw someone. Okay. Oh, what's he doing? Is he a line or is he a square guy? Looks like he's a line guy. Okay. So as always, I think the way is to get in a good spot. I don't think he can see me. And fucking bounce. Okay, cool. Nice. See that motherfucker? Can I see him from here? I cannot. Where was he? Okay, he's a line guy too. He doesn't look to be a square guy, which is good. Okay, we made it. All right, let's roll this grass. There's no items here or anything, right? There's a heart scale on another island, which was on this island. Okay, let's do it. There's tons of encounters on this island. Most of them are good, so I'm not going to complain too much. That one's really good. That one's really good. Corviknight, baby, let's go. That is a great haul. Okay, that makes up a little bit for our bad luck. That's a great Pokemon to see. At this point in the game. Alright, what's my catch rate here like? Gotta catch it, but we should be good. So this has, oh, it has Brave Bird. I gotta be a little careful. Brave Bird, Iron Head, Defog, Revenge. What I don't like about that is recoil, right? Recoil is bad because this can kill me with crit. Recoil is always scary because what if it kills itself to recoil, right? So I'm looking at like intimidating this with Gyarados into Donphan with battle armor and trying to go from there. I think that's the best play. How much could this do to my Gyarados? Actually, don't have amazing Pokemon to catch this. We should be fine though. Because this has Brave Bird, it's kind of annoying. It invalidates like both Eldegoss and Masquerain and Hariyama. So I really have like 3 Pokemon to catch this with. It's a little suspicious. A little suspicious, but it's okay. This is like adamant because of the level advantage. Still can't do that much to my Gyarados. So let's go Gyara 1 here and intimidate. This is yeah, this is always unnerved in this game. Okay. Alright, Gyarados 1 for sure. I am minus defense Gyarados, so. But I really want to limit this thing's potential recoil damage that it can take. Okay, that's really good, obviously. So what I'm going to actually do here is I'm going to go through Cinnamon. And then I'm going to look to get this to like a lot. Yeah, this can, like, even if it's max attack, it's only doing like not even half to my Gyarados. Okay, got it. Okay, there's the first Brave Bird. This one can't crit, but that's what I'm talking about. Did I have good odds with a Quick Ball here, by the way? No, it couldn't kill me with a crit, so definitely not. Yeah, Quick Ball would have only been 20%, and Hariyama would have been dead. Alright, I'm gonna go back through Gyara. Okay, we gotta catch this. It's a little suspicious here. -2. Okay, if it keeps revenging Gyarados, that's terrific. Alright, back through Cinnamon. -3 through Gyarados. Okay, there's a Brave Bird, sure. Does not crit, that's good. That's 2 Brave Birds. I should probably track this. Eventually we'll know it's out of like recoil, right? Not to like super try hard, but this is Run Bun. Let's use 2 Brave Birds. Okay. And this is -3 attack. Back through Cinnamon. It's fine, there's nothing. Back through Gyarados, -4 attack. It's not critting those, which is good. It's a 3rd Brave Bird. Okay, it's fine. Alright, we'll go -5 attack here. It's fine, perfect. We'll go through Cinnamon again. It's fine. Okay. And then we'll get the final Intimidate off, -6. Sounds good, right? Okay, now I have this at -6 attack, and I have 2 Shell Armor Mons. It's fine. The issue is, since this can Brave Bird, I think I want to be careful about weakening it. Go Cinnamon. Until it's out, right? How many power points does Brave Bird have? 10, right? Is that true? This says it has 15. I kind of think that's not true in this game. Hang on. I'm looking back at my stream to see my Honchkrow clicking Brave Bird to see how much power points it had. You gotta, this stuff is important, guys. Like, catching this could literally be like a run deciding thing. Okay, so in this game, Brave Bird has 15. Okay, so it isn't changed. Okay, so we got a lot of Brave Birds to get through. That's scary. I've only seen 3 of them so far. This is probably at like 80%. Maybe 85 actually. Maybe like 87. I don't know. Something like that. I think it's more closer to 85. Call it 85. Okay, this is 1 and 4 with a little chip from an Ultra Ball. So I think we sit on Brave Birds here. We don't do any damage to this because it can recoil itself. And we can't be crit, so we don't have to worry about it. So we just chuck balls here. And if it's 1 and 4, our odds eventually with how long we can sit in front of this are pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Alright, it's basically 1 and 4 from this range, so it's not very good, but eventually, and the more Brave Birds it goes forward, the higher our percentage of catching gets, so I'm content with this. And I can't be crit here, because we're both shell armor. So I think patience is a virtue, but this should pay off eventually. There it is, nice. I like for a plant or flower for this, I kind of really like elderberry. I feel like that seems really good. Also says that that flower attracts crows, so like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we didn't level Torkoal up, so it gets some EXP, which is fine. Fits perfectly, nice. Okay, huge capture there. It's a really... Okay, I still have a heart scale to collect, and I need to get off of this godforsaken route without taking... Actually, I'm gonna take everyone's random berries away. I'm gonna give these citruses in case we run into an optional. Which hopefully we do not, but... This is Run Bun, so... You know what I'm saying? Scary as shit. Alright, repellents. We really went up on the rare candies in the heart scale situation, huh? Activated, okay. Okay, so that there was that surfer dude above. This is all done. So I literally just need to get my 105 heart scale. That's it. Let's do it while we're here. That's not what I thought it would be. It's fine. There we go. Easy. All right, now we just gotta get out of here. Oh, I see that. That's the same guy, right? Is there anybody? Oh, this is, okay, I see. This is the island. So he like guards it, huh? Interesting. So I think if we dodge this dude, we're fine. Yeah. I think we're above his line of sight now. What are you doing? Okay, got it. Nice. I think we got it now, right? Okay. Amazing. Okay, we got all of our encounters. None of the encounters got away from us. It wasn't like the perfect surf sim. I think this is what this section of the game is called. Definitely some misses. We haven't checked IVs at all. So let's go back and do that. But none of our encounters boomed or roared or whatever. And on average, they're like, okay, we have an Aracuda, we have a Corviknight. No ghost type, so we never picked up the Basculegion. We also didn't get a Muck because we got freaking Lantern. So there are some like wins and Boltun's super whatever, right? Probably at this point in the game. But there are also some good things in there. And the important thing is none of the encounters boomed or got in any way. So I think it's probably average, maybe slightly above average. But let's check IVs because that might impact what we think about it. We haven't checked IVs yet, so we just got a shit ton of encounters. Let's check them. Okay, also, so what I have for Pokeballs, okay. 40 Ultras. Yeah, we're fine for now. Sell that big pearl. I kind of want to do inventory of what we have too, because now we're going to start going west towards east rather, towards Fortree. So I think it's a good time to assess what we have. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I know I didn't get the Draining Kiss TM from the abandoned ship, but if I really need it, I'll go back for it. Like, it's the only thing. But I'll just assume I have it, and then whenever we need to teach it, we'll go for it. But I didn't feel like messing with it. I don't know where it was, and it's super whatever. Alright, so Infernape is our starter in this run. Good job, Ape. You've been doing great. We have filled out an entire box in Run Bun. Never thought I would see the day. We have one box exactly. These are our deaths. Mostly early game deaths. There are some of these Pokemon I would like to have back, but I can't. They're dead, so that's just is what it is. We're still overall looking pretty healthy. We have how many heart scales and how many candies now? Because we picked up a shit ton today. 4 and 4. Okay, I'd say that's average, honestly. But we've been like holding on just to 1 heart scale and 1 candy forever. So it's nice to have some leeway there if we need to scale something random for a fight. Now let's look at our EVs. So we picked up, the new encounters are these 5. We did catch a sneak peek of this. We knew it's like super bulky with low speed and low attack, which is kind of annoying. The 231s is really annoying because it could be really good. Like if just one of those 31s was in speed or attack or something, it'd be kind of cool, but alas. Okay, so this is probably a miss, to be honest, but it's a fast electric type that we can throw at shit and probably not care if it dies too much. Timid Shark is interesting. Minus attack sucks a little bit, but the speed might be nice. Okay, I'd say this is kind of a guy, honestly. Sharpedo doesn't have the worst special attack. You kind of want to have a good attack, and we don't. But everything else is great. So maybe that influences... What are Sharpedo's stats like? Again. And then how does that impact when you get Mega Sharpedo? This is 120 attack. It has 95 special attack, so it's not bad. Yeah, you see our attack and special attack are really similar on this guy. And then what's the spread on Mega Sharpedo? It's like similar. Okay. I still think this is good. To be honest. Like, the only thing that's bad is the attack, but the speed's probably going to come in really nice. And it's another dark type, so it's not just... The dark type duty isn't like 100% on Honchkrow anymore. Okay, cool. We have a... Fucking relaxed. You serious? 22 speed at least. I mean, honestly, it's like a 3-scale goat. Change the nature. I think... This Pokemon's pretty important. And it has a good attack. I'm... Okay, we'll deal with this later. Minus speed is so bad, though. That's unfortunate. I mean, we could have not got it at all, but... Okay, well... That is what it is. This guy is quiet. 1 special attack, but honestly with pretty good bulk. Lantern's not really outspeeding a ton of shit anyway. I only have 1 special attack, but I do have the quiet nature to boost that. 4 attack doesn't matter, speed doesn't matter. I'd say this is, from as far as lanterns go, I'd say this is a good one. Like, actually, I'd say it's a very good one. And then this thing. Okay. Wow. Actually, I'd say this is a guy too. So again, mixed bag. I'd say the Corviknight and the lantern are good. Well, the lantern's not the best encounter, but as far as being a lantern, it's really good. Corviknight is a great encounter, and its IVs are also good. The shark also, I think, is going to have some value add with its speed alone. It's also got good special attack. This is super whatever, because the encounter's not that good and the IVs aren't that good, so maybe we can just, like, throw this at shit. I don't know. I think if this wasn't relaxed, I'd be pretty content. But this being relaxed actually kind of sucks. Because you really want this to outspeed shit consistently, and I just don't know if we're going to with minus speed, but that's for us to deal with another day. Okay, cool. I'd say we gotta run regardless of things. How am I doing on? So we know we're 4 and 4. We know this is our box. We know that we're 4 and 4 on scales and candies, and we know that. How many citrus berries do I have? I have like 30-something lumberries. I'm doing pretty good on the berry situation as well. I'd say this run's doing like... It's a run. We're still going to have to play well, but this was a good stream. We didn't lose any encounters. We picked up 5 new encounters, and we're ready to start heading towards Fortree. It feels like a good stopping point. I'm not going to lie. Just because we'd have to start planning fights from scratch. I never in a million years thought what we did today would take as long as it did, but that's Run Bun for you. I will very likely be streaming tomorrow. So if you want to continue following this run, make sure you tune in then. But until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.